Get you a beverage of choice and settle in. Maybe even get a snack because this story time is a doozy. This woman, Miss Alienated, posted a comment on my YouTube page, and I was like, you're going to have to elaborate. So, this is what she said. In the last 6 months, I have four male distant relatives to die, ages 38, 41, 47, 58. All died back to back, all single, never married, living wild, reckless lifestyles, running the streets. All of them had the nerve to ask female family members they've harmed in the past to baby them back to health. None of us came through because we know their lifestyle choices. All of them died alone in hospitals, rehab centers, and nursing homes. Geez. Yet all of the male relatives that have been family oriented, kind, and loving gets help from the whole family when they get sick. Reaping and sowing is real. Okay, so this part is where she starts to elaborate because I asked her if she could flesh this out. She said, I can most definitely elaborate. These young men are my third cousins, so they are distant relatives. So they are my mom's second cousin's children. Anyway, my mom talks to her family often, and of course, she asks how everyone is doing. Well, the mother of my 38-year-old cousin said he was doing bad and was in the hospital for a few days. Went by, and my mom received a phone call that he was in a nursing home after suffering a massive stroke at 38. He stayed in the nursing home for about 2 months before he died. He smoked lots of weed, drank, and partied. Didn't take care of his kids, in and out of jail, jobless, from woman to woman, etc. His mom was upset because she said none of us helped her with his last days, as if she doesn't know how evil and reckless her son was to family members. Okay. My 41-year-old cousin's death was caused by cirrhosis of the liver. He literally drank himself to death and was found unresponsive at his home. Same story, deadbeat dad, alcoholic, abusive to women, unstable, etc. No one in the family helped him during his final days either, and his deadbeat brother decided to vandalize their aunt's house because she refused to be his hospice maid on his deathbed. With his brother's reckless lifestyle, wouldn't be surprised if he died next. Okay, I'm going to stop there with the 41-year-old, and I have the 47-year-old and 58-year-old that's coming in the next one. But it just seems like these people who are living recklessly in their 20s and 30s, drinking, reckless with their peen, eating, however, and not building good relationships with their children are having these bad outcomes. Stay tuned for the next part. Part two of this Reaping What You've Sown family edition. Okay, the 47-year-old relative was recently divorced, educated lame, trying to relive his 20s when he had a massive heart attack. It is unclear if he was actually hunching when he suffered the heart attack or if he just got done tricking off on some random 20 something, but either way, his heart gave out. He was rushed to the hospital where he was in a coma for about 3 to 4 days. The ex-wife and kids said pull the plug because she was still next of kin on all his paperwork. His parents also got an attitude with the family for not being there for him. None of us gave a F because he was an a-hole that mistreated his wife and kids. So this is his karma. Oh well, his parents can stay mad. The 58-year-old is my mom's second cousin. He was a well known predator in our family and he literally harmed and raped his own sons and daughters, just a trifling no good demon. Well, after years of reckless living, never marrying, predatory behavior, drug use, alcoholism, he was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. He had the audacity to call all the women in the family, most of whom he had molested or harmed in an abusive way, asking for help. No one came to his rescue and really didn't give a damn, especially his kids. He died right there in hospice, and none of us attended his funeral. The way he treated my cousins, it still affects them all deeply to this day. But they are relieved he is gone. The family is relieved that demon is gone too. He was a menace to the family. I was never allowed around him, and neither was my mom. My grandma told us all about that devil and protected us from him. I do, however, hear from his kids and grandkids once in a while, and they feel like they are free to um, his abuse now that he's gone. Do not rescue these people from their karma. Allow them to lie in the beds that they have created. If humans are toxic, abusive, abandon their children, they deserve nothing. They don't deserve any comfort. They don't deserve your concern. They deserve nothing. They deserve your back. They deserve apathy. Obviously, that is my opinion. But you guys weigh in and like, comment, and share.